One of the misconceptions about Google Drive is that you can't edit documents and view documents when you're offline, when the Wi-Fi drops. But you actually can, and it doesn't take too long to set it up. It's not set up by default. So when you set up Google Drive offline, you can actually create Google Documents, create Google Presentations, create Google Drawings, and create Google Spreadsheets, which is the new version of Google Spreadsheets. What you cannot do is view Word documents or any sort of other files that you've put into your Google Drive. So let me just show you how to quickly set it up. So I'm in my drive right here. I'm going to click on More. I'm going to click on Offline. Now there's two buttons that you need to press. You need to have the Google Chrome Drive web app installed. I already have it, but if you don't have it, you'll see a blue button here and it'll say Get App or whatever, and you just go through the process of installing it. When you do that, then you just have to click Enable Offline. So it says it here, Google Documents, Spreadsheets, Presentation, and Drawing will be saved to this computer, so you can access and edit them when you're not online. Spreadsheets are view only. To edit spreadsheets offline, sign up to use the new Google Sheets. So there's a new Google Sheets that has opened up recently. I'm sure that'll become the norm in the future, if you're watching this in the future. So I'm going to click Enable Offline. Offline is enabled. Initializing offline status. It'll take a few seconds to process. And so then basically, if you're in an area of no Wi-Fi access, or the Wi-Fi goes down, as it's wont to do in areas, then you can actually work on documents that you started already, and then when you're actually back online again, you can actually, it syncs it back up together. So my drive, so I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off now. So right now I'm online, so I'm just going to turn my Wi-Fi off. So I turned the Wi-Fi off and a message has come up because there's no connection detected to view offline docs or dismiss. So I'm going to click view offline docs because I really need to work on some documents, but I'm offline. So I click on view offline documents. Once you turn on offline status on your Google Drive account, it might take a few seconds or a few minutes for it to sync because you might have a lot of Google documents. Now I'm in the offline area. You can actually click on the offline area when you're online as well, so you can check out what's going on there. So I see my subfolder document, my very important document, so I'm going to click very important document. This is all offline, so I need to add another line here. Okay, again I'm offline, but I'm editing my thing, and it's saying here all changes saved offline. Offline changes will be synced when you go back online. Alright, so I'm going to close that. I am going to turn my Wi-Fi back on again. Alright, connection restored. Fine, good. Let me go back to my drive. Alright, let me see if the changes have been made in very important document. There you go. That was added by me when I was offline. So what if I'm not even in Google Chrome when the Wi-Fi drops? By the way, you need to be using Google Chrome for any of this to work. Probably should have mentioned that at the start, but we should be using Google Chrome anyway. But let's just say, for example, the Wi-Fi goes down and I'm not even in Google Chrome. How do I access my offline files? Well, let's just turn off our Wi-Fi again, and I'll just quit Google Chrome. So what I'll just do is I'll just open up Google Chrome, and all I need to do is type in drive.google.com, and it will basically initialize offline the way it is. So there's no, all these are grayed out. I'm offline, so then I can just open up my documents. Obviously you won't be able to insert images from the internet or anything because you're offline. Alright, so I'll just add that, close it. Let me just close Google Chrome again. I'll turn on the Wi-Fi, and I'll open up Google Chrome, and I'll just make sure that I actually have that document fully updated. And here we go, a very important document, and there we go. Perfect. Good to go.